In this question, given that A is a set containing ordered pair A comma B, where A and B are real numbers, such that mod of A minus 5 is less than 1, mod of B minus 5 is less than 1. And B is an ordered pair A comma B such that 4 times A minus 6 whole square plus 9 times B minus 5 whole square is less than 36. Now you are asked to check whether A is a subset of B, B is a subset of A, neither A is a subset of B, nor B is a subset of A, so on. So let us try to analyze these sets. So for set A, mod A minus 5 has to be less than 1. This implies A minus 5 has to lie between minus 1 and plus 1. This implies A lies between something like 4 and 6. So A is a number which lies somewhere in between 4 and 6. Similarly, mod of B minus 5 is also less than 1. So if you analyze this, B is also a number which lies between 4 and 6. That means A contains A is a set which contains ordered pairs A, B such that A is in between 4 and 6 and B is in between 4 and 6. So all those ordered pairs come in the set A. So now let us try to analyze set B. Set B is nothing but, let us try to analyze the condition. So if you bring this 36 downwards, A minus 6 whole square by 9 plus B minus 5 whole square by 4 has to be less than or equal to 1. Has to be less than or equal to 1. So this looks like a condition for a point to lie inside the ellipse. So if you take A minus 6 as x and B minus 5 as y, this is the condition which says that x comma y lies inside an ellipse x square by 9 plus y square by 4 is equal to 1. So if you draw an ellipse, A minus 6, point A minus 6 comma B minus 5 has to lie inside this ellipse. This is the condition corresponding to the set B. Now according to set A, what does A minus 6 do? So if A comma B lies inside set A minus 6 has to lie between minus 2 and 0, and B minus 5 has to lie between minus 1 and plus 1. So if you take A minus 6 and B minus 5 as x and y, according to the first condition, according to the first set, x has to lie between minus 2 and 0, y has to lie between minus 1 and plus 1. According to the second set, x comma y has to lie inside this circle. X comma y has to lie inside this ellipse. So let us try to analyze what happens. Correspond to x belongs to 0 to minus 2. If x belongs to 0 to minus 2, the y value here is 2, right? So when x is 0, y can go, that is b minus 5 can go from minus 2 to plus 2. When x is 0, the value of y can go from minus 2 to 2. And when x is equal to minus 2, what should be the values of y? When x is minus 2, what are the values of y? 4 by 9 plus y square by 4 is equal to 1. So y square by 4 is equal to 5 by 9. Y is equal to plus or minus 2 root 5 by 3. So as you can clearly see, root 5 is 2 point something. 2 root 5 is obviously greater than 1. So this is 1 point something minus 1 point something. So when x is equal to minus 2, y goes from some number greater than 1 on the negative side to positive side. So according to the second set, x comma y has to lie inside this ellipse. And according to the first set, x has to lie between -2 to 2, -2 comma 0. Y has to be in between -1 and +1, something like this. So the set A contains points which lie where x lies between 0 and -2, y lies between -1 and +1. And the second set contains all the points inside this ellipse. Clearly you can see that A is a subset of B. A is a subset of B. A lies completely inside the set of points of B. So A subset of B is the answer to this question. Thank you.